Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Now pause and let that sink in. In a world that's constantly trying to mold our thoughts, our emotions, even our identity, just imagine for a moment the kind of power it takes to find peace and happiness within, regardless of what's going on outside. That's not just strength, that's a revolution. But it's not about controlling the world, it's about mastering something far more important, your own mind. Stoicism gives us the tools, the strength to be resilient, the awareness to be grateful, and the wisdom to live fully. But this isn't a history class. This is real. It's about you right here, right now. It's about standing firm in a chaotic world and not letting it shake your spirit. It's about turning your mornings, yes, even those groggy ones, into a springboard for joy, clarity, and purpose. So if you've ever felt like you're drowning in the noise, or struggling to find peace, or even just wondering if ancient wisdom could somehow fit into your modern life, stick around, because this might be the moment everything shifts. Let's explore the Stoic practices that don't just build a better morning but help create a better life. A life of meaning, calm, and intention. And if you're here right now, listening, not skimming, not half-tuned, in but present, you're not average. You're someone who's searching for depth, for clarity. That alone already separates you from the crowd. And for that I ask you to stay with me all the way through. Let's start with a beautiful idea from Japan. One you may have heard of, called Ikigai. It's not a complicated word. It's simple. It means your reason for being. It's the intersection where your passions, your talents, the world's needs, and what you can be paid for all meet. Imagine opening your eyes every morning, not because your alarm forced you to, but because your purpose pulled you. Marcus Aurelius didn't just write about enduring pain or keeping a stoic face, he talked about contribution, about playing your part in this life with heart and integrity. Now combine that mindset with the concept of Ikigai, suddenly life starts to feel less random and a lot more aligned. So how do you uncover your own Ikigai? It starts with a few simple but powerful questions. What are you passionate about? What are you genuinely good at? What does the world actually need from you? And, what can you be paid to do? Don't stress if the answers don't come right away. This isn't a test. It's a journey of uncovering, not achieving. And it matters. Because once you align your day-to-day actions with something deeper, even your most ordinary days start to carry meaning. You become more present, more engaged, more you. And that's right, there's the foundation of a fulfilled life. Now, let's take it a step further. You know what's wild? The quality of your morning often starts with the choices you made the night before. It's easy to stay up, scrolling endlessly, or watching one more episode, but that's a trap. Because while you're trying to squeeze more out of your night, you're stealing energy from your next day. Your brain needs a signal, it needs space to unwind. And that's where your evening routine becomes sacred, not rigid, not robotic, but respectful of your future self. Start by reducing screen time at least an hour before bed. Not because someone told you to, but because it gives your mind a cue. It's time to let go, to rest, to recharge. You can even take a few minutes to plan the next day maybe. Write down 3 priorities. It sets your compass. You'll wake up with a direction, not confusion. And maybe, just maybe, try a few deep breaths. Not complicated meditation, just slow, conscious breathing. It's like pressing a reset button for your nervous system. In our overstimulated world, this might sound like fantasy, but it's the very thing that brings you back to your power. Now, fast forward to the next morning. What if, just for once, you didn't touch your phone for the first 30 minutes? No notifications, no news, just quiet. You, your thoughts, maybe even a warm cup of coffee. You'd be amazed at how powerful that feels. Marcus Aurelius didn't have phones, buzzing with distractions, but he did have pressures. And yet, he made space to reflect, to write, to think deeply. That's what he taught. The quality of your attention is the quality of your life. So, in the morning, resist the pull of the outside world. Choose instead to anchor yourself. Journal, breathe, stretch, read, or simply sit in silence. You don't need more on your to-do list. You need less noise. This is Stoicism in action, focusing on what you can control and letting go of the rest. And when it comes to control, few things are more powerful than consistency. Waking up at the same time every day sounds simple, right? But it's not easy. Those early days, brutal. Your bed will call your name. The snooze button will tempt you. And that's exactly where the Stoic idea of perseverance kicks in. It's not about being perfect. It's about showing up. Again and again. Why? Because every time you rise when you said you would, you're not just waking up. You're keeping a promise to yourself. And that builds trust, confidence, and momentum. But here's the truth. You're going to slip. You will miss a morning. You'll sleep in. You'll lose track. And that's okay. Because Stoicism also teaches self-compassion. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself often not to beat himself up for mistakes, but to learn from them, to forgive and move on. So when you mess up and you will, don't spiral. Just try again tomorrow. That's resilience. That's growth. Even little acts matter. like putting your alarm across the room, or making your bed. Small gestures. Yes, but deeply symbolic. You're telling yourself, I care about my space. I care about how I start. I care about who I'm becoming. Each of these moments is a vote for the kind of person you're choosing to be. But you don't have to walk this path alone. Having an accountability partner, someone who encourages you, who checks in, can be a game changer. It's not about nagging, it's about mutual growth. The Stoics believed in community. They believed we grow together. Now let's get even deeper. Let's talk about death. Yes, death. The Stoics reflected on mortality not to be morbid but to wake themselves up. Because when you remember that this day might be your last, you stop wasting time. You speak more kindly. You live with urgency and with gratitude. You cherish the morning because it's a gift, not a guarantee. And finally end your day the way you began it, with intention, gratitude. Take a few minutes before sleep to write down what went well, a small win, a kind moment, something beautiful you noticed. Because when you end your day with thanks, you don't just sleep better, you live better. This is how you shape a life with purpose, with calm, with strength. Not through perfection, but through practice. Let your mornings be a reflection of who you aspire to be. Let your evenings prepare the ground for who you'll become. And above all, remember, you are not here to drift. You are here to live deliberately.